Greetings and welcome to week 10, if you could believe it, of Intro to Law Enforcement. We are 2/3 of the way done. Hopefully everything's going well. I'm pretty happy. Hopefully you are too. This week we are starting, let's see, we spent our 3 weeks on the street with the cops. We spent our 3 weeks in the courtroom with the lawyers and judges. Hopefully a defendant in there somewhere. And now we're starting. This is week 1 of our 3-week visit in corrections. And the first week we're going to spend outside the jail cell, which is where most bad guys end up. Probably 2/3 of the people found guilty in our legal system never see a jail cell. They instead go to what we call community-based corrections, probation. They are sentenced to X number of years of supervision in the community. They've got goals and they've got conditions they have to meet. They might have to come in and blow in a breathalyzer to show that they're sober. Drug testing maybe. They might be required to get a job. Might be required to spend, have a curfew. So they're kept in the community, hopefully being or learning how to be productive citizens while being supervised. And again, this is where most of our criminals, our found guilty defendants, find themselves in the correction system. Only about 1/3 end up in jail or prison, which we'll visit next week. So this week, community-based corrections, we're going to talk about why we have it. Why is it that way? Why isn't everybody just locked up? We kind of had this argument last week with plea bargaining. If somebody does crime A, why aren't they charged with crime A and the trial's on crime A and they get sentenced for crime A? We talked about, the necessity of plea bargains, why that might not be true. And now, again, along those same line of thinking, gee whiz, why isn't this guy in jail? Some of them are, but most of them are not. And even the ones that are in jail, sooner or later, they all get out. Maybe not all, but by far most. And so we're going to have to study and look at what happens when we release them. I mean, is it beneficial to society and communities to lock somebody up and put them in a cage for 6 years and then just turn them loose the next day? Did they learn their lesson and they're going to be upstanding new citizens? Do we need to address maybe some reasons why they were in jail? Is there medical reasons? Is there psychiatric reasons? Is there poverty or education or what might be the cause of their crime committing, and what can we do about that? How do we answer that? How do we fix that before they get released from jail? So that's this week. I think we'll find it interesting. See you inside on the discussion board. Please post often. Please post early. Post early and post often is what I think that I write to you on the comment section. We've got some classmates that just live in that discussion room and just do an amazing job of keeping the conversation going and throwing out new ideas. We've got a few of us that kind of show up on the last day of class and kind of offer one entry, and we need more than that. So work on that a little bit. We're 2/3 of the way through the class. Let's make this last third really kind of shiny. So see you inside.